Hey Scorpio, how's it going? How was January for you? I have my moon in Scorpio. It was intense, it was very fast, and it was, wow, transformative. Life complete 180, and it's loved and appreciated. I'm excited to see what's happening next. This is your February insight on life and love. It's for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Make sure you check your other astrological points, see how your story marries as a whole. If you want a really in-depth, intense, and detailed storyline, go ahead and check the description or find me on any social platform and ask questions on how to book your own personal reading. The Valentine's Day special is taking off a lot more than I had expected, and I'm pleasantly exhausted, and I can't wait to see how this continues. So the Valentine's Day special is $60 for 45 minutes, and if you want the VIP, which is same day regardless of the situation, it's only $90. So that being said, every single one of you who has reached out, love and appreciation all around the board, and I love every single one of you guys who shows up for the readings every single day. Love all my clients, my new clients, and just love where this is going. And I want to see where February is going for you guys. So that being said, let's kick this off. And if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it resonate. It's not a big deal. Check your other points. Also, you can always ask for clarification. Archangel Raphael healing from Doreen Virtue. That's where we're going to start this off with. And let's see what came about. We have, dear Archangel Raphael, I ask for your healing to help with the situation, whatever it may be. Thank you for your divine healing intervention. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path to love. Dear, I'm going to cut out the Dear Archangel Raphael because it's on every one of them. Thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply, for I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. Thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters of regarding my family and home. And thank you for your support as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. I'm willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, health and peace. So it's like a lot of you are going to be going through domestic changes right now, but that is absolutely wonderful. This is something more of guidelines, independence, boundaries, and probably some of you are going to be relocating, but this is simply endings to the old chapter of your life, and right now you are embracing the entire new one. This is going to be very healing and transformative for all parties involved, all types of relationships, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's lovers. This can be a relationship dynamic of parent and child, teacher and student, whatever the story may be for you. Get ready for some transmutation and acceleration on movement. But also this, even though it might seem jarring at first, it is truly a blessing in disguise, and that it is protected, and that it is, again, for everyone's best interest. So you asked for divine intervention, feeling stagnant, and seeing what the end result of this was, and that is absolutely wonderful. And now you are going to start to see that in this month moving forward, and you are going to be meeting new interesting people, and some of which they actually might stay completely in your life, and it actually has a hint of romance with it too. So if you are single and looking, count on that. And if you are not single and looking, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, that's right. I'm not telling you to have an extracurricular activity going on. But if you are at the end of a partnership, definitely close that off before you step into anything new, and do that healing work in between, please. You don't need a person's validation to know that you exist on this planet, but also you wouldn't want to have that backup in the relationship. Now, I'm not telling anyone how to live their life, but this is what I know to be true. So, healing all relationships and the past karma that came along with it, the past hurts, the past issues, and past mistakes and misunderstandings. All these are being brought to the surface for transmutation. If not in both parties involved, then simply you, so you don't have to relive it. A lot of forgiveness happening on your forefront to where you are not punishing yourself anymore. Those days are done. So we're going to go with angel therapy now, what you can expect. Moving on from that situation. Throat chakra, communication. Would you speak your truth for once in your life? No, okay, maybe not once in your life, but you get what I'm saying. Then we have clear yourself, clear any toxic energies that you have absorbed that have been holding you in place, holding you stagnant. Yeah, a ton of cards right now. Oh, well. We're going to go through them. I can go through them fast. So trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. Your spirit vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. You're an indigo child, either that or a rainbow child, whatever the hell generation you happen to be in. You're one of the highly tuned, empathetic ones. So you're a natural born leader. You are naturally taking charge right now, and you have to listen to the insights, the clairvoyancy, you know, anything auditory. That is something to keep in mind. Unless you have an actual mental condition, then by all means get help for that. It's nothing to be ashamed of. So that being said, take into consideration what your body is telling you, Scorpio, and then allow yourself to maneuver around that. Past life issues. Now this is something I want you to be very clear in what is congruent in your reality and what is in your mind. Now, if you are like me, then you have, you know, dealt with a lot of fear in life that was not resonant to the actual conditioning. Come to find out, past life issue of disempowered enslavement and, you know, imprisonment, false imprisonment that has been brought over to this life in complete fear base that actually is not anything to be feared, which, you know, is kind of cool because, you know, I'm not a lawbreaker. I'm not a volatile person, not violent, not about to hurt anyone. So that was always a, you know, a concern of mine, like where the hell does this come from? Turns out you have a lot of past life issues that I want you to pay attention to and not let affect you in this life. So if you are experiencing something where you don't know the reason behind it, I want you to go to the epicenter, which is usually the first thought that comes to mind, and start to change the condition or the memory or the cellular memory with that situation. Vacuum away fear. So Michael and Raphael to help lift fear-based energies away from you, your surroundings, and the situation, everyone involved. Now, what's funny about that is what I was just saying in the getting away from fear. There are people in your either social circle or in your life just by continual passing, whether it's family or just whatever the hell your environment is. These are people who you've had past lives with before, who you guys feed off each other's energy. And again, this doesn't have to do anything with this current life, but there is this feeling of either dread or anxiety connected to these people and what your past life issues that are coming up right now. And again, not congruent with the reality of what's going around, but what about this person is triggering you? Is this something that you've had with this person in a previous life? And how can you pull the cord on that in this life so you don't punish them for something that is not relevant? Does that make sense? All right, so lack of support and pay attention to animal synchronicities. Release. You really have a shit ton of fear and communication that you have to let go of. You have to talk to this person who you are either anxious by or terrified by and try and work out, you know, common ground with them, because you are feeling completely disempowered by them and you have this fear and it's not even known where it stems from. There's so little support in what this actual condition is that it is brutally unfair to you and this person, and it's like you guys get underneath each other's skin and there's just absolutely no way for either one of you to live, and yet you guys are so drawn to each other, yet when you guys are in any close proximity for a certain time, emotions erupt and it gets ugly incredibly fast. And there's so much love between you guys. It doesn't even have to be romantic. This can be absolutely platonic, but you have past life issues that you are being faced to deal with now, so you won't have to deal with them down the road. So please pay attention to what is coming about with that one. Hang on, hold on, there we go. Hi. For God's sakes. Okay, so listen to the thoughts that are coming in, listen to your body language, just simply learn to listen and act accordingly with what's being said. A lot of fear is being brought to the surface right now to transmute. Let's see. All right, Whispers of Love from Angela Hartfield. What does this want to tell Scorpio for February moving forward? Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Don't forget, check your other astrological points, you guys. Okay. Like attracts like. So what you are experiencing right now, your either incoming counterpart or your new counterpart or current counterpart is experiencing too. A lot of mirroring effect. Okay. So you wouldn't want an incomplete project to come your way, would you? Everything that you are doing right now is preparing you for a solid life ahead. And lack of projection onto another person very innocently. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Okay. So again, communication. Lots of innocent communication happening right now. A lot of internal communication. I want your heart to connect to another person right now. And I want you to display your vulnerability because that gives them the sanctuary and safety to do so too. This is having those beautifully painful conversations where you guys end up, you know, just displaying your hearts. And I know how cheesy it sounds, but end up holding each other in that sense of safety, you know, that security, that support, which I think that you and the parties involved have been craving. Turn on your heart light. Let them know that there's no judgment where you are involved, and ask for help. This has to be completely open and transparent communication with your counterpart or with counseling or what have you, whatever your storyline happens to be. So again, get over your fear of vulnerability. You're not going to be mocked or ridiculed or have it held against you, but this is what you can expect right now. It's going to be very empowering once you get over that little hump. All right, Spirit, let's close off this reading with Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection from Mike Dooley. Nope. Those you love, love you. Let's see. Turn on your love light. All there is to love has been there all along. This is all completely mirroring your internal world. It's really a time that you realize that everything stems from you and where you are at your own personal evolution. The world and life and existence just mirrors it. It's truly the law of attraction, that spark of consciousness of the universe. You are truly the universe, conscious of itself, and what do you want it to look like? All those you love all there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's because you've grown. You so rock the universe. It's not only about being right. In all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other in the final analysis, the only thing that will strike you most is not who is right or wrong, weak or strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length to consider the other's perspective. Don't you agree, the universe? Turn on your love light. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. It works for me, the universe. Learning to love unconditionally. Those you love, love you. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget that they are watching. Tally-ho, the universe. All right, Scorpio, check your other points. If you want to book your own personal reading, check the description, find me on any social platform, and let me know how this resonated, and I'll see you for the March reading. I look forward to interacting with every single one of you, and I love you all so much. Until next time, stay safe, have fun. Bye for now.